Y'all? How's it going? How's it going? It's your man DT Parker here. How you guys doing? Good to see you guys again. How are we doing? How you guys handling things? You guys doing okay? How you doing? Yes. It's a pretty interesting weekend. A lot of you guys saw me down in California. It's a pretty fun weekend. The weather was nice in the Bay Area. Wow, a lot of you guys are here already. Very nice, very nice. It's good to see you guys again. Hope you guys are doing okay. Okay, so how are things? Yes, a lot of you guys are staying up late to catch this live stream. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are up late, or you guys are up early in the morning. I understand. But this is necessary. We need to talk about this. I think. You know, you can't keep things bottled in. You got to get it out. You got to get out your true feelings. And, you know, BTS are professionals. They're nice guys. You know, they're not going to say what they really probably want to say. Not in public, anyway. So I'm going to do it for them. All right? Yeah, but they were really gracious, you know, really professional, as they always are. But let's face it, they were robbed. They were absolutely robbed at the Grammys. No disrespect to the other nominees, no disrespect to the winner, Lady Gaga and Selena Gomez. No disrespect. I mean, Ariana Grande, I'm sorry. Was it, I mean, look how many Guinness Book of World Records were broken by Dynamite alone. All right? How many Guinness Book of World Records did the other group break? None, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, how many commercials used their song? You know, I haven't seen any commercials use their song. I've heard Dynamite though. I've heard Dynamite everywhere. Dynamite was everywhere. Okay, so a lot of you guys are tuning in. Let's get into it. So I think there are two reasons why they did not win the Grammy. Okay? And a lot of people say racism. Sure, but let's dig a little deeper. Let's get a little bit more specific, shall we? So basically, reason number one. I don't think the Grammys, they don't respect the K-pop industry, okay? They think of K-pop artists in general as musical robots, okay? That have been manufactured and mass-produced, okay? They don't see them as like humans. They don't consider them to be true artists with heart and soul, you understand? They don't see them that way. But they will gladly use them for the huge numbers that they bring in. Am I right? Am I right? So that's specifically why I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't win the Grammy. But reason number two, okay, there's still a certain element of superiority symbolism. You know what I'm saying? That still exists. Okay, let's talk about it. I think the symbolism and implications of BTS holding such a prestigious American award would be too much for some people to handle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know who we're talking about. The establishment members of the Grammys are trying to hold out as long as they can because I think they're scared that BTS would win way too much, just like they do at every other award in the world. The Grammys is holding out because I think they realize that BTS could win everything. They would just dominate, and the Grammys is a very old, traditional establishment guard, and they're not ready for that yet. Okay, so those are the two main reasons why they did not award BTS the Grammy. I think they're just not ready. They're just not ready yet. Very similar to a lot of things in life when it comes to, certain classes of people, races of people. Some people just aren't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think RM knew that was a factor. I think RM knew, and I think V knew a little bit. I think several of the guys knew that they're fighting an uphill battle. They know that they're not accepted yet. It doesn't matter how many records they break. It doesn't matter how many views they get. It doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not seen as they're not seen by the establishment guard as true artists in that way, And it's just unfortunate because they are. I think they get lumped together with the entire K-pop industry, which does have some elements of popcorn manufacturedness to it. So BTS gets lumped in with some of those people, and Americans are often quick to generalize and lump people into nice little categories for themselves. So that's what's going on here. But yeah, I was pretty, I'm the one who said last week on my live stream last week that I was really positive that they would win. Like the stars were aligned. Suga just had a birthday. It just seemed fitting that they were going to win. And their competition, who was their competition? And you could have said that they should have been nominated for a couple of awards there. Simster, thanks for my first super chat of the evening. Appreciate it. Love the sticker. And also make sure you tell me your first name if you send me a super chat, because I like to say your name when you send me stuff. It's just polite. But yeah, I think I liked watching Jimin's reaction. I like watching V's reaction. If you watch V's reaction, he flinches when he's on the edge of his seat, and as soon as they say it, he flinches. It's like it really hit him. And Jimin kind of had a similar reaction where it really just knocked him back a little bit. I really thought a few of them really thought they were going to win, and some were more surprised than others that they didn't win. But it was a sad moment. But anyway, I had to get that out there. It's just so frustrating, especially with how hard the boys work. I mean, what do they have to do? Like, what do they have to do? And BTS isn't, I guess, considered. They don't fit the model of your traditional music media darling. You know what I'm saying? They don't fit the model. And so some people just don't know what to do with them. And yeah, it's just really unfortunate. It's just really. I thought we were much further along than we obviously are. But actually, if you think about it, if you've been paying attention the last couple of years, it actually is not that surprising. Okay, real quick. Beth Garcia, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Beth Garcia. I don't think I've met you yet. We have a few new people here on my live stream. I don't recognize some of these names. Pon Loan Godom. I apologize if I'm ruining your name. Unfair. They got used for their numbers. No question about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have probably mentioned that they pretty much use BTS for the numbers that they bring in, because yeah, of course they do. But yeah, and I did hear a lot of people saying, reacting to that and tweeting about it, how they put them at almost the end of the show to keep the viewers high. It is what it is. Of course they did that. I'm just really disappointed that we aren't that the Grammys is still stuck in that place, that they just I don't know. There was no excuse. There's really no excuse. BTS should have won. I love what they said, because of course they're gonna say things like, "Hey, what's up, Julie? How you doing? Welcome." Of course they're gonna say things like, we'll work harder. It's so sad. They'll work harder. They'll try again next year, and stuff like that. It made me more upset seeing how gracious they were. Boy. But I guess the good news is that BTS is going to continue to keep working hard and producing great music, and they're gonna they're getting right back in the lab, and they're gonna continue to push the envelope and do even bigger and better things. Sometimes adversity can bring some really good things, especially these guys. So, don't be surprised if they end up doing something even bigger and better because of the adversity of not winning. Sometimes not winning can be the best thing for an individual because of the motivation that it brings. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's some silver lining for you. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Sky. Appreciate the sticker there. That's a good one. Purple hair dude. That's a pretty good one. Cassidy, what's up, girlfriend? How are you? The boys immediately went online to comfort us because they knew we would be angry. Yeah, they definitely did. They really love us. Yep. They knew that ARMY was going to be furious, and they knew what happened. They knew what happened to them. They knew they got robbed. They knew it. And yeah, they felt the need to comfort ARMY, to bring their spirits up, because it's just such an insult. It's just such an insult. It's such a letdown. Especially, it was building toward them getting their first Grammy. Everything was building to that moment, and they didn't win. And yeah, it was just so they did the right thing. They're always thinking of their fans. Always, always, always. You gotta love them for that. Stacy Wallace Bain, what's up, baby? BTS will always be last to perform. They were the only group others were collaborations. They were more worried about us ARMY. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then they said next year. It's just that now I'm thinking, what's to stop the Grammys from doing this to them again? Now I'm concerned that it's just completely corrupt. But hey, you never know. Next year is a brand new year. Marie1232, what's up, baby? Yoongi did say this year they would perform, and it would be next year that he thinks they will win. I have faith the universe will align. Well, that's really sweet of you, Marie. I'm hoping the same thing. Yoongi, He's the dad of the group, or one of the dads anyway. He has to maintain a certain strength, if you will. And so I'm glad he's staying positive publicly like that. But privately, I'm sure he's not happy. But thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. But I love the performance. The performance was awesome. Of course it was. Of course it was. For them to create that studio, for them to, really work hard to get that performance right, and then for them to go up to the roof and perform like that. I mean, it was just, they were going to use their 3 to 5 minutes, as large as they possibly can, because that's just what they do. They don't hold back. They don't play it safe. They give everything they have when, at any opportunity that they have. And they've been doing it for years. Simster, thanks for the super chat again. Appreciate it. My friends call me that. Love from Switzerland. Switzerland. Oh, very nice. Okay. Yeah, and Sugar looks good. Sugar looked good in that performance. I think he's back 100%, don't you think? He looked pretty sharp. Wait a minute. Nah, I know some of you guys are saying that, well, some African American artists won and some Latin artists won for certain things. That's not the same. That's not the same. The stereotype typically, and I can say this because I'm half Asian, the stereotype is that Asians are non-confrontational. You can pretty much do whatever you want and they'll just take it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I fear is going on. BTS is one of the biggest juggernauts in the music industry in the world, and I think the Grammys is just holding out as long as they can, and just using BTS for numbers, for views, because they know that BTS are good boys. They're not going to rock the boat, and they're very gracious, and the Grammys know they can get away with it, because and so that's what kind of gets me. Me being half Asian, I know the stereotypes. I know all that, and I just don't like that it fits right in the stereotype that, oh yeah, we can do whatever we want to these Asian folks because they're not gonna make a fuss. They're not gonna rock the boat. We can do whatever we want. And so I just don't like that it fits right into that stereotype where they're just being used. So I don't like that. But I will say this though. I think the power of ARMY is going to start to put a lot of pressure on the establishment. You know what I'm saying? It's really the power of the fans. The purchasing power, the fan power, the people power. You can't deny that. And ARMY has proven that they get shit done. Like when it's time to get shit done, or they get shit done. BTS might not always have. BTS might not fight in like the aggressive way as they should, but ARMY will fight for them. So I think it's a matter of time before people start to feel the power of the ARMY fan base, and they're gonna start changing some things because of that. So I have more faith in ARMY making some change than BTS per se, because BTS they're good boys, and they're very well mannered, and they're polite and likable, and as they should be. But I think ARMY is gonna play the bad cop role and get shit done. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a cute little relationship. Good cop, bad cop. June Sparks, thank you for the super chat, darling. Appreciate it. June Sparks, I don't think I know you yet. Pleasure to meet you, June. How's it going? And yes, I do agree that there was a couple categories I didn't understand why BTS wasn't nominated for those as well. Didn't understand it. Oh, Julie is telling me to add the Discord link in the description. I always forget, Julie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Okay. Okay, I just added it, Julie. If you refresh the page, guys, you'll see the Discord link in the description there. Winky Edra is in the building. What's up, Winky? How you doing, babe? DT, thank you for the good words. How was your trip from California? Hope you had a great time with your beautiful girl. I did. It was a great time in California. We happened to catch a really beautiful sunny weekend. And it like poured rain right after I left, so it was perfect timing. The horseback riding was awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support on Patreon and your super chats, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Me and my daughter had a great time in California. We did all kinds of stuff, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, you got to see my little one. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, no disrespect to anyone, but how many other artists could sing a song in a different language and like top the charts in a country that's not theirs? Like that doesn't happen too often. Like, I doubt most of the people that were nominated for any category, like, let's see them try to sing in a completely different language and beat people at their own game on their own turf. That doesn't happen. Just saying. Just saying. Do we need any more reasons why BTS? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. De'Ara Harris, what's up, baby? To be honest, I'm not surprised the Grammys have snubbed deserving artists for years. This is the same establishment that didn't recognize rap for years, right? You know, like I said before, it's there's a thing called superiority symbolism, where people like to see certain people in positions of superiority because it makes certain groups feel better. You know, it's not about giving people their just due, or it's not about the talent or the creativity or the art. It's really about making people feel better about themselves. So there is that still exists, people. It still exists. Remember that term. I don't think I just coined the term, but superiority symbolism. Write that down. DT just said it. What? I missed a super chat? What? No, I didn't. Oh, Bangtan Annie, what's up, baby? Hi, DT. It's Annie from Arizona. Did you hear RM said, I told you? I heard about that, yeah. Broke my heart. The worst part was the live. Hobie was ready to talk. A cake was in the back in the shape of a Grammy. Was ready just in case. The reason is because they knew they should have won. They knew they should have won. Like, how many records do you have to break? And, I mean, come on. Just in case I have any Lady Gaga or Ariana Grande fans, this is not a knock on them so much, but come on. I probably listened to that song twice, you know, in the last 6 months, 7 months. I haven't heard it in months, you know, and there and plus something needs to be said for the consistency of BTS. They're not just a one-hit wonder. And oftentimes Grammys will reward one-hit wonders. They've been doing this for years, 7, 8 years of just blowing the doors off everywhere they go. And so it's not like they're just some flash in the pan, one-hit wonder. They've been consistently putting out hits and amazing art for years. And they keep getting better. I don't know. But yeah, Song of the Year, Pop Song of the Year. I don't know why they weren't nominated for that. What's up, Keith? Yes, thank you for joining in. Yes, they got robbed. Oh boy. But I did like seeing the motivation and the determination that the guys seem to have after losing. You know, I have a good feeling that this is going to make them work really hard, and I think they're going to push the envelope even more because they look really motivated and determined even after losing. So this might get them right back in the studio, right back in the lab, and you know they're just going to be even better. That's what I saw in their eyes. What did you guys see? That's what I saw. Mavis Famuli. Eminem said it best. Grammys voters are fake. They give it to their darlings. Yeah, that sounds like something Eminem would say. Yeah, Eminem should know. But Eminem even got a Grammy. Eminem got a Grammy his second year. You know what I'm saying? His second album, he got a Grammy. So, you know what? I just don't understand. But I hope that means they're really just gonna go gangbusters and just start releasing song after song and album after album the rest of the year. I hope they just come back with a vengeance. Okay. De'Ara Harris, Grammys is all about politics. They only care about the labels and artists that benefit their pockets. Isn't that just the way everything is now? Unfortunately, it's just so frustrating. Everything is about money and politics and big stuff. It's just so frustrating. Charmin, minus. The whole Grammys schmooze fest should be investigated thoroughly. There needs to be transparency. As in showing the names and faces of the judges? that'd be something else. Yeah, who are these judges? Who are these judges? Who are they? What do they do? I want to know what their deal is. How old are they? What do they look like? You know, who are these people? But yes, thank you for the super chat, and I agree. There needs to be more transparency. Because who are these people? Yeah, I would love an explanation. We got any news people, news anchors here? Try to get a microphone in front of one of those judges and ask them, so why did you vote against BTS? Why did BTS not win? Explain. That'd be a good interview. I would love to hear that explanation. Well, I just, we decided that they weren't up to par. We feel that they weren't really. Shut up. I'm ready for August D. Yoongi to snap. No, he's not gonna like bash the Grammys or anything, but I'm sure he's gonna have a few things to say about it. Neva Wilder, what's up, darling? A BTS vlog gets more views than the Grammys. That's true. That's true. They do. But seriously, what possible criteria can you justify not giving it to them? Longevity, yep, they've been around doing it for years. Views on YouTube, yep. Commercial success, yep. Billboard charts, any charts, they were up there number one. You know, they had, it was in a different language. They sang it in English. Like, what does that show? What does that tell you about the group? Like, what possible criteria? People need to be slapped is what needs to happen. I'm not a violent man. I'm not a violent man. But each one of the judges needs a little light slap in the face to snap them out of whatever was going on. Non-violence, though, people. Non-violence is the key. Metaphorically slap them. Double backhand slap them metaphorically. Jilly T, what's up, baby? I need the rap line to make a cipher 5 and go the hell off in a respectful way. LOL, but no, seriously. Agreed. Agreed. That's what I meant. Yoongi, slap them musically, okay? Get the August D out. Slap them musically. Just slap with your tongue technology. Slap them. I'm probably gonna get a notice on YouTube. Yeah, you're promoting violence on YouTube. All right, you're banned. So if my live stream suddenly shuts down, I guess because they think I'm promoting violence. I'm not promoting violence, YouTube. I'm saying musically slap the Grammy judges. Okay? I like how some of you are saying, calm down, DT. You guys don't know me very well, do you? Don't you know I'm local? Oh, wow, yeah. I've never had this many watching at the same time. 1,000 people are watching my live stream right now. I've never had that many. Wow, thanks, guys. I guess you want to come hear me rant. And for those of you who are just tuning in, let me repeat the 2 reasons why I think BTS did not get a Grammy. Okay, you ready for it? I'm sorry if you guys have already heard this, but some people are just tuning in. Reason number 1 is that they do not respect the K-pop industry. Okay? They think of K-pop artists as these musical robots that have been manufactured. Okay? They don't see them as humans. They see them as these things. They don't consider them true artists with heart and soul, you see? But of course, they will gladly use them for views. You know, they'll use them, but they don't take them seriously as artists. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that there's a certain element of superiority symbolism. I mentioned it. That still exists. And I just think BTS holding such an award, some people just wouldn't be able to handle that, you know. And yeah, I think the Grammys are just holding out as long as possible because they just don't. I think they're scared of BTS. I think they're scared that BTS would never lose. I think that BTS would win everything all the time. I think they're scared that BTS would just dominate, and it would lead to an invasion of K-pop stars dominating the American Music Award, also known as the Grammys. I think a lot of that's going on. A little, you know, so it's part disrespect, part racism, part scared. Stacy Wallace Bain, what's up, yo? Namjoon, we feel alienated as Korean artists, and it's something we're trying to overcome with our music. Word up, Namjoon, RM. Yes, he gets it. RM gets it. You know, he's not gonna say it, you know, publicly so much, but he's indicating that he knows what's going on. He gets it. But I hope they just come out swinging even harder musically and just continue to just amaze people and blow them out and blow everyone out of the water. Jill L. They will win with a song they wrote in their language. I hope so. I hope so. You know, Dynamite was in English. It was just perfectly set up for them to win because they, you know, they did an English song and they got a lot of commercial success because of it. You know, this was the song to win the Grammys, a prestigious American music award. This was the song to win, and singing a song they wrote in their language is just going to be even harder. So we'll have to see. I hope they do, but that would mean that the Grammys have progressed in some way. I just don't see that happening. But you never know. You really never know. Ashley Me, what's up, how you doing? What's up, baby? The Grammys even lied about the lineup after they lost more than half the views during the pre-show. Put them last so they can get their views. Yes, they did. Yeah, they know that numbers don't lie, people. They know what BTS is capable of as far as, you know, just how popular they are and how many people want to watch them. They know, but if they can get the good parts of BTS without actually rewarding them, that's what they're going to do. Isn't it interesting how V doesn't react? Like, V hardly reacted at all when they first saw that they were nominated a few months ago. And he hardly reacted when he found out that they lost, although he did flinch. Go back and watch his reaction to not winning. He leans forward, and then the news literally made him flinch back. Like, he was hoping. He was really hoping. And then Jimin, I think it hit, you know, I know on the V Live, you know, I said that Jimin looked really sad, and you guys said that he was just waking up. You know, he was probably sleepy and tired. He may have been a little sleepy and tired on the V Live thing, but you'll notice RM kept checking on him. RM checked on him a few times, even asking him, you know, is he okay? So, yeah, he may have been a little tired, but I think he really was bothered because even RM like checked on him a few times. So he must have been pretty upset behind the scenes. And RM was, he noticed. Ellen S. What's up, Ellen? All these new people. This is awesome. They should be able to get a nomination with a song in Korean or English, but I doubt they'll get one next year if they don't release an English single. That's what I'm saying. I think unless they do another English single, I think they're gonna get. They're not gonna get it. I think the Grammys is that much of a clubby system with their politics, and BTS just doesn't represent, you know, the media darling and the American sweetheart that other artists are. You know what I mean? They just haven't accepted them yet. And I will say yet. I'm not saying it's hopeless. I'm saying they just haven't gotten there yet. Well, we'll see what they come out with this year. When we're talking about the Grammys next year, we'll see what BTS does this year. I mean, it's already mid-March, about to be April, and BTS has been kind of quiet this year so far. Usually, they tend to put out stuff, even cover songs, even singles on, wherever. They tend to put out stuff just for fun. But they've been kind of quiet this year so far. So we'll see what they put out the rest of the year. I know we got V's mixtape coming out. They're probably going to release another album later this fall. I think Jimin's coming out with his mixtape, and Suga is going to come out with his. So it's still kind of early in the year, but let's see it, boys. But I'm sure they probably need a little bit of time to kind of recover from this letdown. But who knows? Maybe they don't. Bebeth Garcia, what's up? Oh, Filipina, huh? You're a Filipina? Sexy. All my Filipino sisters and brothers. You're in Texas. Been waiting for your reaction about BTS on the Grammys. Thank you. God bless. Well, thank you, darling. Appreciate it. Do I gotta wave the flag? Represent? You know how I do. But thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. But I love the performance, though. I was in the living room in my grandmother's house, and they were all really impressed. You should have seen my mom. I tried to get a reaction video going, but the internet connection was bad at my grandmother's house. I couldn't get anything going, so I wasn't able to get a reaction, because that would have been pretty funny. You should have seen my mom. She was pretty impressed with the rooftop dancing moment. Yeah, my mom was pretty pumped about that. Even my 97-year-old grandmother, she was watching, in her favorite chair, watching BTS. It was pretty cute. And for my grandmother, I think she was just really impressed to see, Asian boys, having a spot on the Grammys and performing the way they did. She was just happy to see some Asian representation up on the Grammy stage. She's 97 years old. She's seen a lot, but she was just impressed that, hey, she never heard of BTS, but I can tell she was like, who are these guys? And so it was a pretty cool moment. Did I watch the WAP? I didn't, actually. I missed the WAP performance. Although I think I saw pictures of what went on. Are any of you surprised about that? And I couldn't watch the WAP in front of my 97-year-old Filipino grandmother with her rosary. I couldn't have a WAP performance in front of my grandmother. Nah, couldn't do it. I'd have to explain to my Lola what's going on. So WAP, grandma, is basically Virgo chick. What's up, baby? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Virgo chick, huh? I like that. I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra dude. I can just picture my grandmother turning to me, "Wop, what is wop? What is wop?" Yeah. That's not a conversation you want. Okay, some of you like the WAP performance. I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. Yes, my Lola. My Lola's awesome. Yeah, that would have been awkward. Any of you have those awkward moments with your like parents or your grandparents? You can't watch anything on TV nowadays without some awkward moment. You know, that's why you can't watch anything with your parents or grandparents, maybe except BTS. BTS is the only thing I can think of where every member of the family can gather around and enjoy great music. But it's hard. It's hard with all the explicit lyrics nowadays in music and in TV and movies. It's hard to enjoy anything with your grandmother or your parents. I would have loved to see BTS's reaction to the WAP performance. Where is that video? I want to see the video of them reacting to Cardi B. Where's that video? I'm pretty sure JK did not look. Meanwhile, Jimin was doing the finger guns. Oh boy. It is kind of weird though, right? Just the different things that go on in the Grammys. I mean, you have a lot of different genres, a lot of different artists, but some of the some of the performances and songs are just so out there. Like, how can you have all of that different stuff on one stage? Oh yes, for all you guys, yeah. Since I was out of town for a few days, I'm gonna be starting my Patreon reactions tomorrow with another episode of Run BTS, and then on Saturday I'm going to be starting the Rookie Kings. I think is the show. A lot of you guys have been asking me for that, so yeah, the Rookie Kings. I'm going to be watching. All right. So if you guys want to see me react to the Rookie Kings shows, hit my Patreon up, y'all. Okay. Jill L. In my humble opinion, I think the guys learned some stuff here. They won't allow themselves to get used again. Yeah, could be. Their own country did it to them. They know what's up. Okay. I think you're right. I think this is going to be a bigger and more profound moment in their careers than people realize. I think I don't think they're happy about what happened to them at all. I don't think they like the feeling of being used for views when it's so obvious that's exactly what happened. I think this is things are gonna change now. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure BTS did not like the treatment that they got at the Grammys. in that regard. So who knows? Who knows what they might do? But I think I don't know. No more Mr. Nice BTS. Is that what's gonna happen? Who knows? Purple 95er Lover. Great name. Did you see what the Topps company did to BTS card in the garbage pail, kids? I heard about that. Where they had them looking all beat up because of the Asian violence. Yeah, and what's up with the Asian violence, man? Stop the violence. All right, start. You know, whatever hashtag, whatever you got to do. Let's just stop the violence. You know, and the world's coming to an end, man. But no, to all of my Asian brothers and sisters, you know, I see what's going on. It's not right. You know, I hope we move past this. And yes, there's some shithead people out there, but good people, step up. Be extra good. Because this whole violence against Asians thing is really not cool. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'll read your super chat. The fact that they gave awards to artists who got famous just because of TikTok challenge. Whoa, that's a great point. LOL, BTS have to make a hit on TikTok to win a Grammy? Damn, great point. I wish I knew your name. I'd shout you out because that was a great point. That's that's what I was saying. You know, talk about consistency. You know, BTS has been banging out hits for years. You know, they're not a fluke. So yeah, what the hell? You know, it's because, like I said, they don't consider K-pop or Korean artists real artists. They just don't see them as real artists. They see them as these music robots. And it's really frustrating. Oh yes, you Jimin lovers. I'll be posting a Jimin reaction very soon, probably tomorrow, so stay tuned. I missed the super chat. Where? I didn't see one. I did? I don't see one. Oh, Amanda Wee, I see your super chat. Okay. Insult, they cut V Part and Suga. I don't want them to do a Grammy next year. Let the numbers fall. Then go back in 23, see it rise. That's power vote with. Yeah. I don't think BTS is going to do that. I think if they get invited to the Grammys again, they'll probably perform again. Like, okay, let me ask you guys. If the Grammys invited BTS next year to perform, what should BTS do? Should they have their list of demands? Yeah, we'll perform for you guys, but here's what we want. We want 15 minutes. They'll perform, right? Yeah. BTS, they live to perform. They would go. They would go. Wait, who is their manager? I should be their manager. I'm a good negotiator. Let me speak on your behalf, BTS. I'll get you a great deal. Oh yeah. Put me in there. I'll go up to the Grammys board with my sunglasses on and say, listen, my boys ain't doing shit, all right? We need 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Or they're not going, all right? You can watch your views plummet. Is that what you want? I should be their manager. Me. Right, and I'll say that right before I double slap them in the face. One after another. Musically slap them in the face. The judges with their bow ties and their stupid haircuts. Ugh. Musically slap. Next time, put the chat on slow-mo mode. Are the chats going too fast? The other guy, well, I wasn't expecting this many people to be on my live stream, Julie. I didn't realize. Well, I feel better. I feel better now. I feel better. Yeah, I couldn't even do a reaction on Patreon today because I needed to get this out. I was too upset. I feel better now, though. I was supposed to do Summer Package 2018 today. I just couldn't do it, but I'll be back on it. I'll be back on it. And I think now I'm ready to move forward. Oh, Ashley Me, I believe they will attend next year because basically it's like they're representing their country, right? Yeah, BTS, they always do the right thing. You know, they always do the right thing. Even they're not petty. They're not gonna be petty as I would be. No, that's why they're better than me. But yeah, I think they're just too good of guys to not represent their country and do the right thing. They're just great guys. Clarence Bermundo, thank you for the super chat, homie. Appreciate that. Amber Lynn, what's up, Amber? Hi, DT. I look at it this way. A lot of people saw BTS perform that would not have otherwise. True. They gained fans and Dynamite broke records. That's true. That's true. And you never know. Sometimes losing unfairly can make you more popular and more famous and more beloved than winning. Sometimes getting robbed or losing unfairly can make you more popular with people because they see, you know, that you definitely should have won. And look at the way they handled themselves. You know, they're probably going to be even more beloved by people because of what happened to them and how they handled it. You know what I'm saying? So I see what you mean. Bree, you're late. My live stream is about to end. I'm about to go off right now. You missed the whole live stream, Bree. But I mentioned your name before I shut down, so that's all good. Anyway, guys, you guys have been great. Appreciate the talk. I needed it. I feel better now. Ready to get back to doing my thing. Deanna Savala, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Let me read it before I go. We've missed you, and I hope you had a great time with your daughter. Oh, I think I saw you on Instagram commenting on a few of my posts with my daughter. Isn't she cute? Isn't my daughter adorable? Yeah, it was fun, though. Had an amazing weekend. Thanks to you guys. Appreciate all your support. It was good to hear your thoughts about it. Have a great night. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate that. You're awesome. Anyway, thanks for tuning into my live stream. Thank you for listening to me rant. Y'all have a good night, morning, evening, whatever, afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Peace.